I was staying at an old rustic Airbnb in a small town while on a solo road trip. The house was charming but had this unsettling, musty atmosphere. The host wasn't there to greet me, but they left a key under the mat and messaged me instructions. That first night, as I was getting ready for bed, I noticed a locked door at the end of the hallway. It wasn't mentioned in the listing, so I assumed it was just storage. Around midnight, I heard what sounded like faint shuffling coming from that locked room. At first, I thought it was my imagination, but then came a soft knock on the other side of the door. My heart nearly stopped. I called out, "Hello?" No response. I didn't sleep that night. In the morning, I checked the door. It was locked tight, but now there was a folded piece of paper sticking out from underneath. Written on it were 2 words, "Get out." I grabbed my stuff and left as fast as I could. The host later claimed they had no idea how the note got there or why I heard noises. This happened a year ago in an Airbnb that was described as a quaint, cozy studio. The place was fine, except for this antique, full-length mirror leaning against one wall. It was ornate, with these strange carvings around the frame. On my second night, as I was lying in bed scrolling through my phone, I noticed something in the mirror's reflection. It looked like someone was standing in the corner of the room, just out of view. My stomach dropped. I turned to look, but no one was there. When I looked back at the mirror, the figure was closer, clearer. It was a pale, gaunt woman with dark, sunken eyes. I screamed, and the figure vanished. I called the host in a panic, but they dismissed it, saying the mirror was a family heirloom and had always been special. I didn't stick around to see what that meant. I left and never looked back. I rented an Airbnb in the city for a weekend getaway. The host seemed nice over messages, and when I arrived, a man greeted me at the door. He introduced himself as Tom, the owner, and gave me a quick tour of the place before leaving. Everything seemed fine. The second night, I got a message on the app from the host asking if I'd checked in all right. Confused, I replied, "Yes." Tom showed me around. The response came almost immediately, "Who's Tom?" Chills ran down my spine. I realized I hadn't seen any ID or verified who he was. The locks hadn't been changed, so whoever Tom was could easily come back. I packed up and left right away, reporting it to Airbnb. They told me the real host hadn't been at the property in weeks and had no idea who I'd met. To this day, I wonder who Tom was and what his intentions were. Thank you for watching. See you next time.